Hey y'all, welcome back to the Lips React channel. I'm Lips. This is episode 6 of The Last of Us season 2, our penultimate episode for this season, and I'm very excited to get into this. I think this is flashback episode, which if you know, you know. We got to see a little Joel at the end of episode 5, which felt like a breath of fresh air. And I'm excited to see how they treat us in the penultimate episode here. At the beginning of last episode, I feel like I came in with a very hesitant energy, but I do feel like by the end of it, my energy kind of shifted, and we've been having some great conversations in the comments about how some of like the changes have been feeling in the show. I think this is one where it's like the end of the season is gonna make things seem, it's gonna make things make sense, right? And I think the changes, albeit in my opinion, haven't been as big, or like there haven't, I always say like, oh, there's not enough changes for me. People are like, oh, but there were changes. The changes to me aren't disrupting the narrative. They're just changing the pacing for me. But I don't see anything that's gonna like change the path. We're not veering off on any side quest, I suppose. I thought we were going to with the scars. But yeah, I think most specifically up in the air right now, my questions are around the Ellie of it all. Will we ever see her really fall outwardly into the depths of her grief and her anger? They're definitely giving it to us, right? They're showing us these moments, but they're very subtle. And I think there's a fine art to that. And I think I've really been liking it, especially since since they split the second game into 2 parts. It's almost, I think I'll keep my mouth shut actually, and we can have more of a discussion about it next week, because I think I might fuck with it a little bit. We'll wait until the finale though. I've gone back and forth with it where I'm like, oh, I want to see more. And then I'm like, oh, but I want to see the end before I make my full thoughts on that. But I just had a thought that gives me peace with it, but I think I'll wait. I don't want to change your experience too much. Not that it really would. Not that my experience would change yours, but I don't know. Some people are more spongy than others to what people say. So yeah, let's get into the penultimate episode. If you want to watch the full-length reactions with me, you can jump on over to Patreon. You'll need your own copy to sync up. But we watch it together that way. And then otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the episode.
He's gonna beat the shit out of me.
I said it'll be fine.
I'm gonna get the belt.
I will.
Who are these kids? For a second I thought, oh, it could be Tommy and Joel. That doesn't make any sense. Austin, Texas, 1983. It is. This is the Miller household. Okay, what did the kids do?
I think Tommy was buying the drugs, not you.
Tommy didn't do it.
I talked to the kid you beat up, Joel.
Oh, okay. All right.
And if you and Tommy weren't my sons, you'd both be in juvie right now.
Oh, yikes.
You're not gonna hurt him.
So Joel... Oh. I'm sorry. Did you just get your son a beer? Don't you have to go back to work? Is your son old enough? It is kind of interesting. I think something that we haven't really talked about is that Tommy used to be kind of more of the delinquent, uncontrollable. Obviously, I've never seen this.
Stole a candy bar.
But in season 1, episode 1, like Joel has to leave the house because Tommy's in jail.
I got back, baby apologized to the cashier. And then we went home. Just broke my jaw.
Okay.
My mouth was wired shut for 2 months.
So are you trying to justify beating your kids?
Humiliating.
So you want to humiliate your children?
Okay, yeah, I've hit you. And I've hit Tommy.
And he thinks it's okay? Because you learn a
Never
lesson?
like that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I go too far. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you went too far. You hit your kids. Hot take.
I'm doing a little better than my father did.
Okay. Joel, I'm just going to follow you. If you have lead with sympathy, I'll lead with sympathy.
And when it's your turn, I hope you do a little better than me.
Oh, wait, that did make me feel something. not fully feel, because you want me to like excuse the fact that you hate your kids, but I'll open my heart a little bit to you. Oh yeah, Neil Druckmann wrote this one. Okay, that's right. Oh, and directed by Neil. All right.
The new guy.
Been here 2 months, Seth.
Like I said, got something for me?
Legos.
My grandkids are gonna love these.
Oh, that's cute.
Searched the old homes out by Hoback.
I searched those homes.
Well, I know where to look because I'm a smuggler and you're a...
I wasn't always this. I was a cop.
Oh, just like his dad.
A trade's a trade. We can make what you want and have it to you by Friday.
No, I need it by tomorrow.
I wonder what the trade was.
Vanilla or chocolate? Say vanilla, it's easier.
Vanilla. Oh, I need one more thing.
Oh?
Relax. You got a lot of them.
A bone? Whose bone is that? Is that an animal bone? You know what? Oh. The guitar. Oh.
Leave it. Don't touch it.
Tommy, what happened?
She was working KP and she burned her arm.
I was like, here we go, and then I fucking went.
What? Why?
No one saw it. I was on my own. And I took it off, and it was all red and melting. It hurts.
Okay.
Ow!
Easy, baby girl.
Aww.
Ellie.
Because she wanted to wear shorts.
I wear short sleeves again.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
Oh.
God damn it, Seth.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, what did it have to do?
Happy 15th birthday, Eli.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
let's hope Seth bakes better than he spells.
Wait, he can bake?
He does.
He does. That's our Ellie.
And open.
Whoa, what's this?
Some folks call this a guitar.
And some just call it a guitar.
Took a bit of restoring and used a Dremel to carve the, well, it's a rotary drill, or could be a saw depending on the tip, but actually it's a pretty versatile tool.
Okay, Joel. All right. Okay. Classic ramble.
Well, if you want a lesson later.
Let me hear something.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Our future days, days of you and me.
That didn't suck.
That didn't suck.
I understand.
The arm.
Your arm.
That's what I love about Joel.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Oh. Stop. 1 year later.
Is it a bow and arrow?
Nope.
Is it water gun?
So another birthday.
A dinosaur!
You're not gonna guess.
Wait. Is it a larder of kittens?
A lauder?
A lauder?
You know, Jesse was 16 when he started going on patrols.
Enjoy being a kid for now.
Oh, because childhood has been such a joy for me so far.
You've been 16 all of 4 hours. You're trained. You're gonna need something called patience.
Jesse said he'd train me if you let him.
Oh.
I see the way you look at him. I got a keen
Oh.
eye for these sort of things.
Do you? Because I think you're a little off on that, buddy.
But, does anyone talk to you about the birds and the bees?
Oh, you mean dicks and vaginas?
Oh.
Jesus.
Fair response.
It is a dinosaur! Joel!
Like it? Yeah. Likes it.
He is so good at knowing her. That's the art of gift giving, is like knowing someone so well that you just know what to get them.
Oh my God. Careful.
Okay, that does not seem secure. Oh, look at that smile. Shut the fuck up.
You work. works?
Somebody must have greased it.
He thought of everything.
Can you imagine being up there?
Would you like to?
Like to what?
Go to space.
Yes, 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 yes.
That one went up and back. Apollo 15, 1971.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're going up to space. You need a helmet.
They're really gonna make me cry.
How's it smell in there?
Like space and dust.
Good. Then you're ready.
Why don't you need a helmet?
Happy birthday, kiddo. Is something that took a mighty effort to find. Play it.
How long has he been working on this? This is crazy. And I know I've experienced this before, but it feels new.
30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds.
That smile.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I do okay?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding? Oh, that smile. That's all he wanted in life, was to make her happy now.
We should do this more.
Yeah, in.
Oh. They spared us a scary exit there.
You okay?
Yeah.
What was she looking at? Fireflies. Well, foreshadowing. 1 year later. Okay, so now she's 17. Uh-oh.
Joel!
Ooh!
I came home early to surprise you for your birthday.
17, by the way.
Well, I'm 19, so.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Ooh, uh-oh. She got a tattoo? I mean, we knew about the
It's not
tattoo,
done
but
yet. It's
that's
still a
how she
couple
got it? Oh my gosh.
So all the teenage shit all at once, huh?
Ooh.
Experimenting with girls?
It wasn't sex. And it wasn't a fucking experiment.
You don't know what you're saying.
Joel.
We'll discuss this later when you're yourself.
Oh. Did it take him a second to come around on that? Oh, well. So this is when she moves into the garage. Fair, fair. Look, 17 in an apocalyptic world is not the 17 that Sarah would have been, you know?
What the hell are you doing?
Moving into the garage.
The hell you are, Ellie. Let go. There's no heat or running water in the garage. You can't stay there. You may not
Fine.
like the rules, but this is my house.
No, it isn't.
Oh,
You don't own anything.
yikes. Okay. Well, it does seem like she's got us there. It does force him to have a conversation on a more adult
I'm
playing
sorry that I
level
got a
field.
tattoo and smoked weed and fooled around with a girl. Except I'm not.
And you shouldn't really have to be. None of those things are like morally bad.
Maybe it's a good thing for you to have your own space. Just give me a few days and let me fix things up a little out there. Come on.
That's a good response. I think anybody who spends a lot of time around someone is always going to come across something like this because people will change. And if you try to freeze someone's personality as the day you met them,
Kind of good.
you'll always be fighting against the reality that people continue to evolve. They always continue to evolve.
Never did ask. What is it with the moths?
I just read about them in a book on dreams and stuff.
Oh, what does it mean?
Yeah, like change and growing and such.
Okay, Joel, I see you trying.
It's late.
Oh, she's closed off.
You guys study dreams and stuff, right?
Is there a doctor's in sign on me like Lucy from fucking Peanuts?
Just charge him double when he interrupts you.
So a moth. That probably means change and growth?
No, that would be a butterfly.
Wait, what does a moth mean then?
Death.
Oh. You have a greater purpose. Oh. Oh. Death.
Okay, so I've been thinking for a while now about Salt Lake City.
She's practicing this, isn't she?
So I wrote down some questions.
Yep.
If the Fireflies spotted us a mile from the hospital, how did they get surprised by an entire group of raiders?
She's smart.
If the raiders could kill all those soldiers, how did we get away? If there are dozens of immune people, why hasn't anyone heard?
Uh-oh.
Ellie?
Oh, she's so not ready. She's so afraid.
I figured I'd be waking you up.
Nope. I had trouble sleeping.
Oh, no.
Well, guess what? That works out great for your birthday present. Your first patrol.
That took him a few years to get lined up.
Come on, binoculars. It's part of the rules. You stick with your partner, scan the countryside.
There's a little squirrel fucking a big squirrel.
Oh, my goodness.
Fine, we'll skip the scanning for now.
She always gets her way.
It reminds me of the old days, just you and me on the trail.
Oh. Don't remind her of the old days right now.
You okay?
No,
There's nothing on your mind?
no, nothing.
Oh, there's a shit ton on her mind.
Infected North Pinnacle. Eugene and Adam need backup. You're the closest we've got.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Is this the Eugene
Go back to Jackson.
instance?
No.
Ellie, it's not safe. Go back.
I'm not your fucking kid, Joel. I'm your partner. We stick
Okay.
together.
Yeah, there you go. Yikes. You know, to his credit, he wants to protect her, right? But when she, like, talks back, I feel like is not the right way to say it. When she sets a boundary or, like, stands strong and steady, I feel like he like takes a second, he takes a beat, and he's like, okay, well, you're right.
We'll hack down from here.
Like, sometimes she says
Pass
it in a
on the
hurtful
switchback.
way, but, you know, I think she's right. But also, like, yes, even if it was Sarah or even if it was his daughter, you can't always protect your kid. Like, it is sometimes better to teach your kids or someone younger than you, someone that, you know, you would normally take care of. It is sometimes it is appropriate, and I feel like 19 is a good age to teach them how to take care of themselves, because you will not always be there, as we know with Joel.
Remember what I taught you?
I'm your back, you're mine.
And also, it would be very bad for him to come out here alone. Oh, shit. Well. Yikes.
Oh shit, Eugene.
Ellie!
Oh, no. He was bit.
You clean?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Please, I figure I got about an hour. We go back to the gate. They let Gail out. I say goodbye.
He just wants to say goodbye.
Can't do that.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, we can.
No, we can't. Whoa.
Yes, we can.
Wait, does Ellie kill him?
I got things. I gotta tell her.
Wait,
Things.
what do you mean, things?
Hold out your hand. Now count slowly, clearly from 1 to 10.
Ellie.
6.
These are the
7,
tests they did on her.
8, 9.
She wants to believe that other people can be immune.
He has time. We tie him up and we bring him back. Joel, let him see his fucking wife.
Get the horses, bring them down the trail. I'll start walking with him. We'll meet up with you.
Uh-oh. Nope, he's gonna shoot him.
I promise.
Joel, don't make promises if you're not gonna keep them.
It's beautiful.
Oh. I need you to not turn around.
Oh, Joel.
If you have last words for her, I'll pass them along.
I need her last words.
Oh, what do you
For
mean?
me.
What?
I'm dying.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
Joel.
I don't need a view. I need Gail.
Oh.
See her face, please.
Please.
If you love someone, you can always see their face.
Shut up, Joel. Shut up. Joel. Uh-oh. His eyebrow unfurled. Either he's a piece or he just changed. He's not there, I don't think.
I see her.
Oh, never mind, he's there. Oh. I get what they did there. They didn't let us hear it, but they showed us the birds. Maybe I get it, okay. Joel. Oh, Sheila's looking at him so differently.
I'm sorry.
God. Ellie has such a big heart. It's gotta be so hard for her to understand.
I'm gonna radio ahead and let them know. When we get there, I'll tell Gail what she needs to know and nothing more.
Well, then why is she so pissed about it?
Ellie.
Oh, Ellie. That is tough because I think Joel did the right thing there. Well, don't make promises you don't intend to keep, you know?
Well, he wanted to tell you that he loved you. He wished he could say goodbye to you in person, but he didn't want to put you in danger. And he wasn't scared.
He was so scared.
And he ended it himself.
No, he didn't.
That's not what happened.
Ellie, what the fuck?
He begged to see you. He had time.
Ellie.
Joel promised to take him to you. He promised us both. And then Joel shot him in the head.
Ellie, why?
Please.
Get away.
Ellie, for your own selfish reasons, you just made that so much harder for his... Then deal with that with Joel in private. She's already grieving and you just made that worse for her. Because what? Because sometimes in life you have to fucking lie to people, Ellie. Sometimes in life you lie to people because lying can sometimes be the kindest thing you can do. You are just... And this is why Joel wanted us to protect you, because sometimes you make decisions that show that you are still young.
What I said today about you being a refugee probably came off as ungrateful.
No, it's okay.
Well, I am grateful. You mean a lot to us, to all of us. I'm trying to say is Uncle Grumpy is family.
Thank you.
And family helps each other out if you need it.
Thank you.
Hey, it's a family event. The church. Thanks.
Ellie, hey, no.
Oof.
Are you okay?
I don't need your fucking help.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Show us the truth. What happens on the porch?
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Of course you are.
The people that came through last week. I'm a little embarrassed for what I traded to get it, but...
You loved coffee. What'd you trade?
I had Seth under control, and I don't want to ever hear about you taking me off patrol again.
Okay.
So, Dina, is she your girlfriend now?
Joel.
It was just one kiss. Doesn't mean anything.
One kiss is all I take.
You do like her?
So stupid.
Not stupid.
Look, I don't know what Dina's intentions are, but... Well, she'd be lucky to have you.
Such a dad thing to say.
Such an asshole.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's just get it out in the open.
You lied to me. You looked me in the eyes, and you lied. And it was the same face. The same fucking look.
Oh, when he lied about Eugene.
But I think I knew.
That makes sense. And she was already wanting to talk to him about it, and it confirmed it. It does suck when someone looks you in the eyes and lies.
So I'm gonna give you one last chance. Tell me what happened with the fireflies. If you lie to me again, we're done. Were there other immune people?
Nope. Look at him. He's gonna cry.
Were there raiders?
No.
Could they have made a cure?
kill everyone? Yeah, I did.
Making a cure would have killed you.
Then I was supposed to die. That was my purpose. My life would have fucking mattered, but you took that from me.
Your life does.
Took it from everyone.
There's just no way that your one brain could have saved everyone.
And I'll pay the price. Because you're gonna turn away from me. But if somehow I had a second chance at that moment,
I'd do it again.
Do it all over again.
Do it all over again.
Because you're selfish.
No.
Because I love you. In a way you can't understand.
You saved his life.
Maybe you never will. If you should ever have one of your own, I hope you do a little better than me.
Oh, Joel! He hit her with the same line his dad said to him.
I don't think I can forgive you for this. But I would like to try.
Of course. She doesn't get to try. Oh. I really need to learn to just have a box of tissues at my desk. I really should have something like that. Holy shit. Well, here's the thing. That was devastating. I feel like they had me crying for that whole 59 minutes. I needed that episode. I needed that jump into Ellie's brain. We got a full circle on Eugene, which was devastating. It pissed me off about Ellie, but it makes sense when you find out that the look in his face was the same. And she realized that he could and would lie to her, and that the questions she already had about Salt Lake City, it answered them for her, right? I feel like starting that with the Joel flashback was, I mean, obviously, I do feel like you can tell that Neil Druckmann had a hand in the script of this episode and the directing of it more than others. I mean, there's only 2 episodes this season that he is a credited writer on, and it's this one and then the last one, and I do feel like you can tell, or maybe I'm just making that up in the moment that you can tell. I feel like it's really a feat to them that they can take this most all the flashbacks if you've played the game, you've experienced all of those, and yet they still, I don't know, they still did it in such a way, with the sound, with the faces, with the writing, with the acting, with the performances. The moments felt new. The moments felt special. The moments felt heart-wrenching. And all in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about how that last moment is the last time we saw Joel before we saw him with his face caved in, essentially. But you have that line from his dad, right? And it is interesting. There is a cycle, at least in stories, right? Of going down the family tree, cycles repeating themselves. But his dad saying, I hope you do a better job than me. It's kind of infuriating, right? Because, I mean, maybe that's the point. With Joel's dad, it's okay, yeah, sure, I feel like I want to be a little empathetic to you, or I want to feel a little, not bad, but I want to forgive you a little, or, and maybe we can. But also hitting your kids, that's a pretty big bad thing to do. And then with Joel, it's I think I just get why he did it, and it doesn't seem I think it was something that hurt Ellie, but it wasn't something wrong in my opinion. And maybe that's maybe I'm a Joel apologist. I don't know. I've always classified him as the anti-hero. He's not the hero. He's not a good guy. He's never pretended to be a good guy. But he just doesn't generally do things that harm the people that he loves. And that's why we're able to love him so much. He's very kind to the people he loves. And even him saving Ellie's life, and even calling and saving Ellie's life, right, was it selfish? Yeah. But I talk about this a lot where I'm like, well, but what really is the reality? I mean, even if there was a cure, right, there's just no way. I just don't know that you can. I feel like at some point it's such a finite amount of resources to start making that cure. And then it gets into this question of the ethics of it, because one, they don't know why Ellie is immune. We know why Ellie is immune, but they don't know why Ellie is immune. But if they were to know why Ellie was immune, wouldn't the government or Fedra or someone, right? And we see the cycle within these organizations, right? The wolves just become just as bad as Fedra. These organizations that like try to dictate people become pretty bad. Like Jackson Hole is a nice anomaly in this world where things are pretty safe and communal, and like people are looking out for each other. Yeah, there's like governance, but like I think that's smart of them. It's like if you go into business with your best friend, you should have contracts and stuff that protect both parties. And I think that's kind of what is happening there in that community. It's like you've got a group of people elected to kind of oversee things and deal with issues that can't be handled individually. And I think that sounds smart. It's like a prenup. So then if they continue to do this science, right, if they do find out that like how Ellie was immune, maybe Marlene has it written somewhere and they figure out from there, maybe she told someone that's still alive. It's like, what are you going to do? Are you going to breed women to have babies and have them bit? Like, I don't know. That seems so complicated, and like, one, obviously seems complicated from a logistics, but it also seems morally wrong and ethically wrong. And like, I just feel like there's just no way her one brain can save the entire world. And if she can't save the entire world, then like, for me, it's okay, well, fuck it, Joel did the right thing, Does that make me a Joel apologist? Am I not like thinking about it in the right way? Yeah, maybe. I'm obviously connected to Joel and Ellie, but I stand by Joel. Just because science can save people doesn't mean that the ethics of it are always done correctly. I think there's a consent thing too. Like, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess Ellie would have done it, so sure. She gave consent. And she wanted to feel important and powerful too, right? Like, she wanted to feel this like deeper sense of purpose. And part of that, I think, is like manipulation from Marlene early on, telling her that's why she got to live, that she had this bigger purpose. We saw that like really early on in season 1, maybe even episode 1. Also like losing Riley. That too, right? Her moment of being bit and learning that she's immune is directly related to the death of her best friend and having to kill her best friend. So it has to be something, right? Riley can't have just died for nothing. Ellie's first kill can't have just been her best friend and first love, first crush, first kiss for nothing, right? Like, she wants it to be for something because that kind of excuses it. It makes it make sense, even though a lot of things in the world just will never make sense, especially in an apocalyptic world. And Joel, he also wants it to make sense. It's kind of similar, right? Like, Joel lost Sarah, and why does, like, in Joel's mind, like, why does he get to keep living if the light of his life died when he was supposed to protect her? And then he comes across Ellie and he's like, because of this, this is my purpose. And I think because Ellie started as cargo, the purpose was to get her from point A to point B, but then he like grows fond of Ellie and has this like innate maybe desire to be a dad, or this innate like heart for being a dad, or like, I don't know, like a void to fill. I always feel like I want to give Joel more credit though, that he's not like purposefully or really truly replacing Sarah with Ellie. He just is good at being a dad. He's just good at being a father figure, even if, you know, there's obviously like Ellie's not actually his daughter. I think sometimes we need to like classify things to its closest thing, and like it makes, I think, everyone feel safe to classify it as a father-daughter relationship, because then it removes any idea that things could get weird, you know what I mean? And I think that's part of it. And I also think that like Ellie, I don't know, I think Ellie also is just a teenager. Joel also needs to feel like his life, like his daughter dying, was for a bigger purpose. And you see this change in Joel, I feel like, because Joel wasn't always, I mean, if you look at Tommy and Joel wasn't always like the problem child. And I feel like in this apocalyptic world, like Tommy became like, I don't know, he became like straight edge and like reliable and whatnot, and Joel kind of became a kill or be killed anti-hero guy. And I don't know, perhaps that was like in his grief. I mean, I think he was a little lost, and I think he finds Ellie and he finds Tommy and he joins Tommy's community and he has this purpose again. And the purpose is taking care of people, and the purpose is like, I mean, he was like in some sort of construction before and now he's in it again, and like, you know, his life makes sense. The pain that happened to him makes sense, and Ellie just wants her life and her pain to also make sense, and her dying for a cure was that, and Joel kept her from that. And there's this other side of me, like, for the sake of the story, right, I want to like kind of hold it to be true that like, yeah, there could have been a cure from Ellie. So Joel did, you know, he didn't, that was a bad thing that Joel did, and it was, you know, he killed a lot of people to save Ellie. He killed a lot of people to save one life, and potentially the domino effect of that is wild and really, really big and has to be considered. But like he said, I would do it all over again, because he loves Ellie. He loves Ellie, and it was worth it for him to have those years. It's so nice that we got to see the porch scene and we get this full circle, and we have this ominous ending in the episode. I think next episode's gonna be a doozy. I felt a lot in this episode. It was a lot. It was a really good flashback episode. I didn't know we were gonna get flashbacks the entire episode, but I think the flashbacks really help us to kind of reignite. I think given that like last little moment with the thunder and everything, and it's so interesting because it is like also storming here, and I am kind of racing the clock because I do think they're predicting tornadoes. So I'm kind of racing the clock a bit of power in case the power goes out. So I'm going to try to wrap this up. Sorry if the thoughts are a little short. I want to make sure I'm able to like get this out. And if I lose power, obviously that will delay things, and it could happen. So I think I've said it a lot. I always understand what Joel did. I also always understand why Ellie's mad. I think the flashbacks hit me hard emotionally, and I'm really grateful for that. I think that last bit where we see Ellie present day, about to walk into the theater, having gone to the hospital, headed back to Jesse, headed back to Dina, presumably headed back to Tommy. I'm assuming Tommy will be there too. We're headed back into the moment. We've seen, so one of the things that I think has been kind of like people have been wondering or asking for more, we see these little moments of Ellie like losing herself in the grief, losing herself in the anger of it. But they're tiny and they're very personal. They're not like we're not like experiencing them like in an outburst, right? We're experiencing them in these little moments of like playing the guitar and then the music kind of fading to a way where you know we're lost in a memory. So then we spend this entire time lost in probably the memories, right? We've had these kind of moments queued up. where we're getting lost in the memory. Now, we did get lost. We got lost in the memories with Ellie, reigniting that anger. So I wonder what that will look like next episode. I am hoping it will be a big anger push, but also I believe they will bring us on this journey. It will make sense to us. Maybe, hopefully. But we are now sitting in that anger with Ellie. I feel like they brought us into her brain, and I'm really grateful for that. But in a way that I would expect from The Last of Us, right? It's like we've been wondering, where's the anger, where's the grief? And I think we just like stepped into it. We unlocked it. So we'll see what domino effects that has in the next episode. Obviously, also the hospital scene unlocked it a little bit more. We saw Ellie brutally beat Nora, and we've been kind of waiting for that side, right? And so now we have the moment where she brutally beats Nora to get information, the flashbacks, and next we're gonna have the finale. I think they've queued us up for something really great, and I can't wait to see it. But I am heartbroken from this episode. That was such a good moment of remembrance. And also we get to know, but we got the Eugene moment, so that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. We'll chat more in the comments. Like I said, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose power, so I want to start getting to work on this so I can get it out for you guys. So I'll see you in the next one, the finale. Be safe out there. Drink water, and lead with curiosity. Bye, guys.